what is your favorite HDR game? I'm looking for the best HDR games to see if I can find a better HDR implementation, better than using HLG HDR. For example, this game, Metro Exodus HDR, there's no settings. It's just on or off. So you cannot expect a lot. This is the SDR presentation. Look at this. Boom! Look at all the details on the clouds. Look at this. Just washed out. Cannot see anything. Let me take a look at the video. See if you can see this on the video. Yes, you can see it. It's so huge. Look at the difference. And not only you get more details, and not only this looks washed out. Look at this. This is the SDR presentation, and I'm going to switch to HDR, the real HDR from the game, and you will see it's the same, just with a little bit brighter sun. But look at this. Look at this flatness. Look at this. Boom! It's just like, wow. Forget about, ray tracing, any settings. This is making such a huge difference. So let me show you. This is crap, in comparison with the HDR from HLG. It's not only, that setting, I'm gonna turn on the HDR from the game, the real HDR. Not only that setting is doing a lot more than just expanding SDR. It has to be doing a lot more because the difference is gigantic. So I'm turning on HDR from Windows, and let's go to the game and see if I can turn on HDR here without having to restart the game. Yeah, I need to restart the game. Just gonna show you that. And by the way, the measurements, I measured the sun with the HDR on the game, is less than 500 nits. Okay, less than 500 nits. With the SDR presentation, it's like 300, 200, 300 nits, the sun with the SDR. With HLG HDR, 700 to 800 nits. It's a huge difference. So, let's say my measurements are inaccurate. Let's say is 600. Okay. They are big. It's bigger, and it's not only the highlight is bigger. It's brighter, the highlights. It's not only that, it looks a lot better. Forget about the highlights. It just looks so much better. So look at this. HDR settings, on or off. Can you expect this toggle to do magic and to adapt to the display that you are using and give you an amazing HDR experience? Impossible. That's why the HDR is crap. That's why. It's just that toggle. What it tells me is that HDR is probably just very conservative, because if that HDR tries to push a lot and you don't have a capable display, it is going to look blown out. That's why that sun is like 500 nits, because they know any display can hit 500 nits. So look at this. It looks flat. Like this just looks bright everywhere. Like it just looks bright. Overall bright, but it's flat. There's no depth on the image. It looks overall brighter. And look at that sun. Let me see on the video. Yeah, you see, it's like brighter than it should be. So it is not brighter on the peak brightness. It is like, it's like white. It's more white. It's washed out, basically. The colors diluted with more white everywhere. So yeah, big difference. So let's turn it off. well, I will need to restart the game. So that's it. It's not good, man. It's not good. Look at that. It doesn't have the depth. On the video, it looks less white than what I see in front of me. So on the video, it's looking better than what I see in front of me. What I see, there's no depth on that HDR implementation. It's just flat. So you tell me good games that have HDR. Which one is your favorite? I'm trying to find a single example, and that I can say, hey, this HDR is a lot better than HLG HDR, for sure. I mean, it's clearly better. I'm yet to find an example that I can even, doubt. Like, I don't know which one's gonna be better. Yeah, so I'm looking at Shadow of the Tomb Raider right now. I think that's gonna be a good one, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be better. I'll figure it out.